It is way too early. Alright guys, so welcome back. We are up early on the day off, which is something I usually don't do. Not like super early, but yeah, we're going to eat breakfast today, and it's a place that I hate the name. I hate, well, the first word. The place is called Omega. I hate that word so much. Coney Island. I don't know why I hate the word Omega so much. It's just kind of like how people hate the word moist. I don't understand that. But we are going there. We're going to eat some breakfast. I'm going to go pick up a friend. She's going to join me today. And it was actually her idea for breakfast, kind of, because I was like, I don't know. I'm usually not up early enough to eat breakfast most times. But breakfast is good. I wish I'd kind of known that they serve breakfast all day, because I would have just said, hey, let's do this a little bit later. But it's a beautiful day, if you can't tell. Beautiful overcast skies. It's like high 40s, a little bit of rain, so it's gonna make a great video, I'm sure. But yeah, we're gonna go check out this place, see if it's all it's cracked up to be, from the reviews that I've looked on Google. It's located in Indian Trail, so it's a little bit of a hike, but we're gonna go check it out. It's kind of like almost between like Charlotte and our first episode, Duke's Grill. It's kind of like right there. It's in a place called Indian Trail, which is like Charlotte, Matthews area, then Indian Trail, I guess, then Monroe. So that's where we're gonna go check it out, and you know that kind of stuff. But first I have to go pick up my friend. I guess it's just gonna ride along this time, so we're gonna go ahead and hit the road. On the road again. Do do do. So it seems like the last video did pretty well. That's good. Hope everybody enjoyed it. And don't worry, folks, Josh will be back eventually, I'm sure. Another one of those cars where they didn't get a directional on it. Directionals are optional. Oklahoma. That's a long ways away. I think so. So just like Duke's, I don't know too much about Omega other than it's been rated pretty well. As I've said, they do, I guess, breakfast all day. Of course, lunch and dinner menu as well. Apparently they have a very large selection of it says American foods. So I kind of always thought American food was just kind of a mishmash of foods from everywhere. I know what I mean, steak, potatoes type thing, but oh man, there's a rock store barbecue right there. I wonder how good that place is. I love me some barbecue. If you don't know me, I love barbecue. Some barbecue ribs. This looks like a fun intersection. I highly doubt they have a green arrow here. Okay, that person's turning too, so I guess maybe we can both work this out so we can both make the turn. And if you haven't been able to tell, I know it probably doesn't come through that well, but this car is loud. Just in case you're new. from the first video, from not seeing the first video, that is. This car does not have mufflers. It came from the factory like that. So it is a bit on the loud side, which I enjoy. I actually do like listening to my vehicles, you know, being a car guy and all. Got quite a little extensive history on cars since I've been driving. Could be something that you guys... I guess that could be the interesting fact. I've decided that maybe I should let some of my people that come with me share just an interesting fact. It doesn't have to be anything embarrassing or anything, but just an interesting thing they've done or witnessed. So I guess that could be my interesting fact, is I've had like many cars. Seems like every couple years I used to swap out or whatever, which is not unusual. There's a lot of people that do that. But this one I hope to keep around for a while. As I said in my first video, I've only had it, I think in June it'll be a year. Maybe July. This section might actually look a little familiar to you if you watched the first video. Because where I'm going to meet my friend Vicky is kind of a ways from our destination again, so I have to go through. My first vehicle actually was a 1989 Ford Ranger with the 4-cylinder. I didn't buy it or anything. It was actually belonged to my parents when I moved to North Carolina, and was, you know, I got my license when I still lived in New York, but then we moved to North Carolina not very long after. Yeah, I came down here and we had like 3 or 4 vehicles, so didn't really need to you know, work for my own, so to speak. So I just kind of inherited the Ford Ranger, which was actually a really cool truck. I actually really enjoyed it. It had seen better days. It was rotted up from the New York winters as far as the bed was. The cab wasn't in too bad a shape. Eventually, towards the end there, we actually got another bed for it, but the truck was originally maroon, and the bed that we had got for it to replace the rusted up, nasty looking Aero one was red, so 2-tone. I love this rain. It's alright. It's alright. It's actually a good day for breakfast, I would say. And yeah, so the truck, drove it around for a while until I got kind of used to where things were around here. I didn't actually drive a whole lot because I was still in school, and I could have drove to school and stuff, but I still had my mom and stuff take me because I didn't know my way around. I was kind of terrified of driving down here. I came from a very small town, rural type area where there was more cows than people, and so it was kind of intimidating. And I didn't really, at that point, I didn't even really care about driving, which sounds weird because usually when you can get to that age of driving, that's all you want to do. I love that. That's what I love about this car. The noises. But yeah, so I drove that for a while, and then we moved into a house, and my parents decided, oh God, that's not good. My wipers aren't as good as they need to be. I guess it's time to replace them. We moved, and my parents were like, hey, you know, we still have these vehicles. We're going to sell one or the other. Do you want the 88 Cavalier Z24 with the 2.8 liter V6, which was a 5-speed? The car, everybody, when I was at school, because this is going to show that I chose that, everybody thought it was a 5.0 Mustang because, as everybody knows from the 80s, 80s cars looked like boxy style. And I guess I can kind of admit, to me, it didn't look like a Fox body Mustang or anything like that. But people would confuse it with one because, you know, being that it said, you know, Chevrolet on the back, Cavalier, and then on the sides it had the Z24 emblems, you know, definitely said that it was a Ford all around. I guess because it didn't have the bow tie grill piece on the front that people just kind of didn't know. I think I might put a picture up of it if I can find a good picture of it while I'm talking here. But yeah, so that was my first car. Well, it wasn't my first vehicle, and I love that car. I had that car for a while, and stupidly sold it trying to get some extra money so I could get another dream car of mine. Not really a dream car, but a car that I really wanted at the time. You gotta remember, this is the early 2000s as well. Back up to the roundabouts that are popping up all over here. These work when people know what they are and know what to do, but when you've had people that never, dealt with roundabouts, it's kind of like one of those, now it's more of a nuisance because people don't know how to react around roundabouts. It wouldn't be a trip for me if I didn't get lost. GPS, what's that? Also, alright, maybe we're close because there's a Alpha Omega place right there. I'm sorry if you hear that banging and clanking. That is actually my keychain. Need to take care of that. Oh, I was going to say about the turning radius. This car, despite being a small car, you'd think, oh, it could zip right around. It's got a pretty horrible turning radius. This person, I think it's a little too early to be drinking there, but they are not staying anywhere on their lines. Alright, so I'm close by Vicky, I think, so next we'll cut to, I think we'll probably talk inside the car when we first come back on because it's cold outside. Alright, so I got Vicky with me. What's up?
Hey.
So we're gonna go to, have you ever been to Omega Coney Island?
No.
Okay, me either. I hear it's good. So.
I heard it's awesome. I was just trying to go there. Can't get in. It's been busy.
Has it?
Yeah, on the weekends, it's crazy to even get a parking spot.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna find out, I suppose. Hopefully it won't be too bad for us. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we're just gonna head right there, folks. We're here. I hate the name, but I hate the word Omega. I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like how moist is like annoying to some people. I've already used that in this video, but that's how I feel about it.
Looks like a cute hole in the wall.
Yeah. All right, so what did you think?
Well, I've been waiting years to get in here. I thought it was worth it. I think it's a good breakfast place to go to.
Oh yeah, I felt like I was doing a food challenge with the omelet.
Sorry, it was big.
Yeah, they were big omelets. I had what they called the char omelet, which had sausage, bacon, well, obviously egg, cheese, and what am I forgetting? They had something else in there. Ham, there we go. So it was basically a Lego omelet. They just added sausage in there and called it the char omelet, for apparently. It was good. The sausage, of course, took over a little bit more than everything else. But I loved it. The hash browns, of course, you can't really do hash browns wrong, so they were good.
The orange juice sucked.
Yeah, the orange juice, unfortunately, I forgot to warn her. I've read that the orange juice wasn't all that was cracked up to be.
it wasn't.
But the sweet tea, and we Southerners do sweet tea down really good. So I thought it was really good. I thought it was between, I would probably say, like the Bojangles down here and the way McDonald's does their sweet tea. I thought it was the perfect amount of sweet, but it wasn't great, but it was good. I definitely thought it was worth it. Very good prices. Menu's huge. They do breakfast all day, and we'll have to come back and try some lunch or dinner type stuff too sometime. So I thought it was good.
I would try it again.
So yeah, but yeah, I think that'll do it for the video for Bush and Vicky. You know, she might want to come back. I don't know if she wants to spend any more time with this guy, but if she does, we'll figure something else out. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.
Later.
Peace.